Hey guys, it's Lee here from Auto Exquisite Detail. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be checking out 303's Graphene Nano Spray Coating. Now this is a long-lasting, durable protection for your vehicle. So in today's video I'm going to be telling you all about the products, going through some of the specs, showing you all how to use the product, as well as putting you through a durability test, and at the end giving you all my final thoughts. So all of that coming up in today's video, so sit back and let's get started. Before we start, if you do enjoy the video, please give it a like and also consider subscribing to the channel. Also, a huge shout out to Crazy Detailer for sending me the 303 graphene coating. I will leave a link to this product down in the description below for you to check out. Okay, with that out the way, let's get into the review. So the 303 Graphene Nano Spray Coating is a long-lasting, durable protection for your vehicle. It can be used on a variety of exterior surfaces including paint, glass, trim, as well as your wheels and chrome, and even on vinyl wraps. So this product has graphene, or more specifically graphene oxide, infused in it, and that's what gives it its black color, as you'll see later on. So some specs behind it, it's said to give you 1 year of protection. It lowers surface temperatures, which help reduce the chance of water spotting. It has a high water contact angle, which helps with water shedding and beading. And it is very easy to apply, even in direct sunlight. One of the other benefits of graphene is the bonding properties of it. So it actually bonds to your paint harder and stronger for more durable protection. Okay, now that you know a little bit about this product, let's get onto the prep and application. So you can apply this onto your vehicle after washing it. You don't actually have to do any of the decon prep, but of course to get the best results, prepping it will be needed. So to prep the vehicle, of course, you want to start off with pre-washing and washing it. As I always say, use a pure shampoo so you don't have any waxes or sealants interfering with the bonding of this product. Once that's done, if you do want to do decontamination, you can use an iron fallout remover to get rid of the embedded contamination. Then you can move on to clean the vehicle. So if you have any above surface bonded contamination, the way to tell this will be rubbing your hand on the paint, and if it feels rough, you can then clay it to get rid of that. Once decontamination is done, you can then move on to paint correction if you want. If you aren't going to be doing that, you can then move straight on to the application. Okay, now on to applying this product. As I say with all products, make sure to read the instructions beforehand, but I'm going to walk you through it here. So normally I'd say work out of direct sunlight, but this product, they say you can actually apply it in direct sunlight. Of course, applying it in the shade will make it easier to work with it, but it can be done. So applying this product, you want to shake the bottle very well. Then you want to use either a foam applicator or, like I did, a microfiber applicator. You want to do a couple sprays onto the applicator and then work it into the paint using a crosshatch pattern. This is to ensure that you get complete and even coverage. That'll take about a minute or so, and when you see that it's white and hazed over, you know it's cured and ready to be buffed off. Buffing off is very simple. You take a clean, dry microfiber cloth and buff it off. I always like to then follow up with a secondary cloth to do a final wipe down. Okay, some of the experiences I have for this product. So I said about 1 minute is the time you need for it to cure and haze over. You don't want to leave it on too long because then it does make it a bit harder to buff off. Of course, this product is very forgiving, so even if you do leave it too long, it's not going to be very difficult to take off, but you are going to be using a bit more elbow grease. So the first thing to tell is how it looked on the paint. Of course, people apply protections to also make the car look shiny, and this product doesn't disappoint in that department. It's quite hard to see on camera, but looking at it on the paint, it did make the paint shiny. Some products with this level of durability actually have a tendency to haze up the paint, but this didn't do that. I will show you the water behavior and water beading of this product when I get into the durability test shortly. So talking about applying this product onto the surface, it spreads very easy. A little bit goes a long way. And when you see that it's hazed over, which is also very easy to see because it's this very distinctive white haze, you know when to buff it off. Speaking of which, buffing off this product is just like applying it, very easy indeed. It sort of has that chalky wax feel when you buff it off. So if you ever used a carnauba wax, like a hard paste carnauba wax, and you know when you buff it off, it gives you that sort of tension on the paint. So when you do buff it off, it has that grab, but when you break that tension, it sort of just shears off the paint and comes off very easily with no residue. So normally one buff is enough to remove this product completely cleanly, but I always say follow up with a second towel just to be sure. I like this product because they say just to buff it off with a dry cloth. You don't need a damp microfiber to remove the streaking or any residue. It's simple, you just use a dry cloth and you're done. One thing to note, this product is a black color, so it will actually sort of stain your towels and your pads. They recommend to keep your applicator and your towels used for graphene products separately, but also when you're done with the vehicle, wash your cloths as soon as possible because they will have a tendency to harden your applicator and your cloths if left to dry for too long. Okay guys, moving on to the durability test of this product. First, of course, I'm going to strip the vehicle of any previous protection using Meguiar's Wash Plus. I'm going to be applying this product in the same fashion I mentioned before on the right hand side of your screen so you can see a 50-50 shot. One thing I need to mention is that this product doesn't need any cure time before you expose water to it, which is very cool. I'll let you have a look at the initial water behavior of this product. It's actually very good. The water wants to sheet away very quickly, and you can see that the beading is quite tight. Now normally some spray graphene products don't do very well in the water beading department, but this product actually did very well. So I'm going to run through the durability test quite quickly. The first thing I did was APC cleaner. So I did 3 hits of this. I sprayed it onto the surface, spread it out with a microfiber cloth, and then once that was done, I washed it with a pure shampoo to remove any residue, and then I checked the water behavior once again. So with the 3 rounds of APC cleaner, the product's properties didn't change at all, which was extremely impressive. I would say that the product is performing just as good as it did when it was initially applied. Okay, so the all-purpose cleaner stage is done. We're going to bump it up to an iron fallout removing wheel cleaner. So once again, similar procedure, I'm going to spray it onto the surface. This time I let it sit there for about 30 seconds before spreading it out and then leaving it to sit for again another 15 seconds. We're not seeing any purple changing color here just because that this car is always decontaminated. So looking at the water behavior after the iron fallout remover, it did take a slight hit, however it is still very much there. The water is still rapidly shedding off the paint, and if you look at the water beads, it's still quite decent. Now on their website, they actually say that this product shouldn't be used with any decontamination soaps or products, so they don't recommend it, but as you can see from the test, it did hold up. So if you do want to do decontamination over this product, you can get away with it. So the product isn't completely chemical resistant, but it still did quite well against this test. Now the last thing I'm going to use on this test is a degreaser. Now this normally kills any spray sealants or spray coatings. The only thing that really can survive this product are ceramic coatings. So similar steps, spraying it on, spreading it out, and then washing to remove any residue. As you can now see from the water behavior, the product is basically gone from the paint. There is a few spots that did survive, which is quite good, but for all intents and purposes, the product is gone. But as I said, this product is there really to kill the spray sealants and degreasers. I haven't ever seen a product survive this, besides of course the ceramic coating as I mentioned. So all in all, with the durability, I'm actually very impressed with this product. It's one of the best performing I've seen through the stages of any spray coating or sealant that I've used. Now of course these harsh chemicals are used just to simulate months and months of real world usage. Of course it's not very scientific, it's just a test to see how it performs. But all things considered, this is actually a very durable product. They actually said on their website that it doesn't do very well against decontamination products like iron fallout removers and that you should avoid them. But I was pleasantly surprised when I did the iron fallout test, it actually resisted it very well. So I am confident in saying that this product will give you months and months of protection on your paint. So guys, what are my thoughts about this product? Well, you saw in the durability test it did very well, and personally it's one of the best spray sealants or coatings that I've ever used. Not only is the whole user experience, so from applying it to buffing it off, extremely easy, but it also gives extremely good durability and water behavior. And of course it adds a layer of shine to your paint. So any negatives of the product? Well, not really. Besides the graphene oxide turning my applicator gray from blue, there's really no drawbacks to this product. I actually really like it. The whole experience was amazing and I'm very impressed with this product. I do now see why it's such a popular product among detailers. Well guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit like and also subscribe to the channel, and feel free to leave a comment down below. And with all that, thank you for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.